Central Africa. Impact of preserving Central Africa's forests. Explorer Michael Fay led a scientific expedition through the forest in Central Africa. How did this expedition help preserve Central Africa's forests? Central Africa is home to some of the most pristine forests remaining on Earth. To document this rare patch of unspoiled wilderness, Dr. Michael Fay, a scientist from the New York-based Wildlife Conservation Society, decided to take a long walk in the woods. His journey would cover more than 2,000 miles, and it would show the world the amazing diversity of the life and land of Central Africa.
This is an incredibly rich environment, full of life, amazing diversity. This place is one of a kind. I mean, there's nothing else like it left on the planet.
Fay began his journey in the Congo Basin, which contains 1/4 of the world's tropical forests and perhaps half of Africa's wild plants and animals. To navigate this remote wilderness, Fay and his team followed a carefully plotted route using a wrist compass and a portable global positioning system, or GPS, as their guide. Along the way, he gathered data on almost every aspect of the forest, filling over 87 waterproof notebooks with notes and observations, and shot many hours of videotape.
I would call this my primary data collection device. Oh, what is that butterfly species? Boop. Oh, there's another beetle that we haven't seen before. Boop. And I just take everything like that all day. I can maybe make 100 3 or 4 second clips in a day.
And what he discovered was something rare: wild populations of animals unaffected by human activity.
These animals have never seen a human before. Their societies are intact. They haven't become refugees yet.
But along with the beauty of the forest, there were also beasts. Some of the smallest residents of the jungle proved to be the fiercest.
Crazy out here, baby. Oh la la. I'm really worn out. I'm not know if I'm gonna make it or not. But all of those were footworms, and they eat the skin. Now I can hardly walk.
But despite the hardships, the team kept moving, always on foot. After 453 days of walking, Michael Fay took his final steps through the forest and arrived at the Atlantic Ocean.
We'd been walking in the woods for 15 months, and now it was over. My hope is that we can bring millions of people closer to these forests through all that we've seen and learned.
And that's just what has happened. Partly because of the publicity Fay's walk received, the president of Gabon decided to support the establishment of 13 new national parks. Gabon's new law protects some 10,000 square miles of forest, preventing logging or development in the parks. Establishing the parks was a proud achievement for the people of Gabon and a valuable step toward attracting tourists to the Central African country. And for Dr. Michael Fay, his long walk in the woods had a lasting impact. It helped preserve a priceless swath of unspoiled African wilderness. Why do you think the president of Gabon passed a law establishing new national parks?